What is up, guys? It's NNW Jacob Montaigne here. And first off, I'm going to start with a request for more lighting. As you can see, it's a lot brighter. I've got my lamp put in, so that would be normal. And now I have some nice light. But I'm going to be reviewing a kit I've been working on for the last, probably about the last 2.5 months. And this is a Blueprint Series heavyweight passenger car for the Southern Railway. I picked this up at my local train store in Spencer, North Carolina, right across the street from the North Carolina Transportation Museum. And it's a sleeper car. That's what these Blueprint Series cars are. They're all sleepers. But overall, this kit was pretty fun to build. It was extremely tedious. You got to make sure you get your glues right, because a lot of these separately applied handrails and grab irons that are on this car are extremely thin but surprisingly sturdy plastic. But I was using some Tamiya liquid plastic cement, and as soon as I put them on, it literally started to just dissolve the pieces. So I lost all of my handrails that way. At first I thought I was just using too much, and I got a few to stay on, and then the liquid plastic cement, because it's so thin, would cover most of the pieces, well, the biggest section of the grab irons, and they just fell apart. So I'm missing my grab irons. I'm gonna have to make some new brass ones or just leave it as it is. But we're gonna start off looking at the end diaphragm here, and as you can see, it's pretty well detailed. It's got some nice detail down here. It's got some separately applied air hoses, some chain links, some nice separately applied steps, and I used some Bachmann Easy Make 2 couplers because I didn't have Mark 5s at the moment, which is KD metal couplers. But as we turn around here to the side, you can see Southern is written very clearly across the top in Gothic lettering. And the Southern sleeper cars, all of them as far as I know of, are all Lake Williams. You can pick up some of that detail that it does have an interior. As you can see right there is one of the hallways that go into the private rooms. It has plastic inserts. These were made in sections of 2. So that means each small piece of plastic would only cover 2 windows, and then the ones that are separate. And then the ones that have this curtain still on them are the stained glass windows. And I had some extra ones, and I'm glad they did that, because whenever I would try to remove this, it was really hard to get off, and I would always scratch the window and stuff trying to get it off. So I just left them on. Honestly, it still looks amazing. But besides that, you can see we got some nice truck detail. The trucks were difficult to make. You had to make them separately. What you had to do was they came in 2 parts. So you had the one part up here that would hold these wheels, and then you had the part down here that would hold the wheel. And you had to glue that together. And then you had to add the leaf springs and all that in. The kit came with metal wheels, and those are very, very nice. And I'll let you get a look here. Move my light at some of the awesome underbody detail that the car came with. And the rear trucks are the same way. And as you can see here where the hallway is, it's got a different design in the roof. The camera's focusing weird. But as you can see, it goes down along that side, but it doesn't do it on the other side. So it's one of the things I like about the sleeper cars, is the roof is very unique. And as we turn it around to this end, you can see again that awesome in detail with the two air hoses on this side, and then some chain couplings on that side, and then the Era I model. This one still has the steam connecting pipes on it, and again the Bachmann coupler. The diaphragms are kind of stiff, but they do come where they can move out of the box. And as you can see, we got some really nice roof detail again, separately applied steps. And then the other side, you can get a good look at how Southern is written across the top in Gothic lettering. And Lake Williams is printed very fine on the other side. And on the other side as well, you have Pullman put up here in these corners. That's very clean. But I think I paid around $24 for this car. I know the MSRP isn't that high. You can find them all day on eBay really cheap. But if you're an experienced builder or you've built blue box kits and stuff like that, this will be a step up from that, definitely. But at the same token, just have a sharp X-Acto knife, have a new fresh blade. Make sure you use good glue. After I realized what the Tamiya did, I switched to using some Testors glue, which you can find other glues out there that are as good as Testors, but Testors is more expensive for kind of what it does. But I just used that. I used the kind you get in the red tube. That's the kind that doesn't frost plastic really bad. So I used that. But I mean, I would say give this kit a go. I mean, it's a fun kit to build. It took me a while. Don't rush. Just take your time. Just glue a few pieces and take some time from it. Don't get frustrated. But the minimum curve radius on this is, I think you can squeeze this on a 22. But there's a video out there that I'll recommend, and the YouTube channel is called TSG Multimedia. And they always do reviews, and they did a review of one of these cars for Southern Pacific, I think, and he had to trim the frame here. It's just plastic. It even tells you in the instructions on how you can do it. But if you want to see how they did it at TSG, they have a full video showing how they did it, the tools they used, and all that. So they was able to squeeze theirs where it could take an 18-inch radius. But it says for really smooth operation is 22 and up, but even at 22 it's extremely tight. But that should wrap up things for this review. Y'all guys don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me some comments, and I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. So y'all guys have a good day.